All right. Hello there, everyone. And hello and welcome to the Longbox Crusade's Doing It live stream.
I'll do a jazz hands.
Jared's jazz hands. Give us a big wave out there, Jared.
Hello, hello.
Welcome, everybody. So this is going to be our first live stream we're doing live. And we have somewhat of a script, but it may not go as well. Because it will be live, and so you'll get to see the behind the scenes of how we record and podcast.
Not so pretty, folks.
Yeah, see how the sausage is made.
Yeah. Speaking of sausage,
here we go.
I have some Wisconsin garlic summer sausage that I'm eating right now with some cheese.
Nice. That sounds delicious, actually.
Want to give a big hello out there to everybody in the chat that was been waiting for a long time. I'm just going to go off some names here.
Who we got?
Look at this. Who we got?
Who we got?
We got Green Lantern HG, Big Easy, Aaron Moss. Hey, Aaron.
Up, Aaron. Yo, yep. Joe.
Bob Buster.
Bob Buster.
We got Rad Adventures. That must be Ruth. Thank you, Ruth.
Hey.
Courtney. Hi, Courtney.
Courtney.
Green Lantern H. Oh, I already said Green Lantern HD. Well, deserves another one there.
So nice.
Dave Collins. Oh, that crazy old man has just joined us.
All right. Old Ben.
Aaron says, let's see. I'm going to try to read through the chat as we go. We got Jason with us as well. I'm just going to unpin everybody for a second, and we're just going to give a big, well, let's go ahead and get through the intro first here.
Doing it live.
Thanks, Ruth, for joining. So, hello and welcome to the Longbox Crusade's Doing It live stream. The main point of this live stream is to interact live with listeners of our podcast, which are you guys out there, and get some updates on what the Longbox hosts have been up to on all the nerdy hobby fronts. All while we watch one of our hosts do some art, and that's Jared.
Hello.
So before we get to deep dive into the show, let's check in on our hosts from this episode. I'm the ringmaster. I'm your ringmaster, Pat, DJ Cristados. Hello, everybody. This is what I look like. Hopefully I don't scare you away.
Oh, we're dropping people left and right.
So I'm the founder of the Longbox Crusade, which includes our fun-filled shows, the Longbox Crusade, Crusader Chronicles, Saturday Matinee Theater, and the Transformer Chronicles. Your artist for this live stream is my co-host through all these shows and my co-host through life in general. My life partner, I guess. Who do we have here? It's Jared Albrecht, the yard sale artist, a.k.a. Death Probe.
Up,
to
folks.
Do
live sound effects, yep. So happy you guys showed out today, man. What's that, Pat?
I was just going to say, what do you got going on?
I am working on I got a blank cover from Star Wars Shattered Empire. I had a lot of suggestions this week. Thank you to everyone who made suggestions for the show. Ultimately, the old Ben won. Our friend Dave Collins, that was just crazy old man, asked if I could do a General Grievous. And since I recently acquired a hefty stack of Star Wars blank covers, I said, yeah, sounds good. So I'm working on a General Grievous on a blank Star Wars cover.
Very cool. Let's get to some chat information here right now. We got Rick from Jeff and Rick Present joined us. Very cool. Thank you.
Thank you all.
We got Bob Buster wants to give a shout out to us. Hello, Bob.
What up, Bob Buster?
Good, Bob. We've been Bob busted.
Ruth says this is a great idea for a podcast / live stream session. Fun to see the drawing.
Thank you.
Ivan's here. Ivan Chudley.
Ivan.
Saying that right?
Now's the time to tell us, Ivan. Are we
For all you people out there, we've been getting your names wrong. Now's the time to correct us.
Well, of course, we have Ryan Daly joining us, and Ryan he's been told that there would be some trashy women here.
Oh,
well, Ryan, all I can do is provide you with this. Hello, Ryan. I don't know if I'm trashy enough, but maybe we'll get to Jason as well. Jason, go ahead and say hi to everybody.
I could do Mary Jane. I can bring Mary Jane in. Hey, everybody.
So we're just going to kind of sit around here and watch Jared do some drawing. We're going to chit chat and chat with you guys in the chat room. So if you got anything you want to say, now's your time. We'll try to answer it the best that we can, or just bring up topics of discussion.
Yeah, all throughout, please feel free to put in questions. Pat's going to be monitoring the chat. He's the chat checker, going to check the chat. And
I'm going to do my best to do it. I'm going to do my best to do it.
Oh, it's already with disclaimers.
Yeah. Well, I can't read that fast, and I pronounce things wrong, so.
It just brings us a lot of entertainment, Pat.
I think that's what half the people are here for, man.
Is my trash talking or my?
I'm watching you stress out trying to keep up with the chats.
Yeah.
I think, okay. Ryan went to see something trashy. I'm going to show you something trashy again.
Oh,
so
there we go.
Yes.
Hi, Ryan.
As promised.
Good to see you.
That's a cinder fella right there.
Make sure you give me a call.
Peter.
Let's see. I'll just look at some chat right now before we go any further. Bob Buster's trying to think of some General Grievous quotes.
Was he only in like one movie, I think. And I'm not a big General Grievous guy, but old Ben suggested it, and I actually gave him crap. I was like, man, nobody wants to draw a complicated General Grievous. And then he did that whole, it's for my son.
No, that's how he did it.
All right.
He was in a lot of the Clone War cartoons too. So,
and that's the version I'm doing, the Clone War cartoon version.
So he actually had some lines, but all I really remember of him is he's always like he had asthma or something. He's like, prepare the fleet to attack. And it's like, man, I feel kind of bad for that old dude.
This pill have down in it.
I'll get into some more chat here.
Everybody,
we got a lot of chat here going on, so we really appreciate it, everyone, for joining in on this.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, we'll get better at it as we go, but let's see what we got going on.
Let's not make promises on our first episode.
No, I think that's about it right here.
We got Dave Collins. Dave wants to know, is Delvin in a trash can? Well, there's certain things we cannot say where Delvin is right now. He could be undercover. John Beatty has joined us, so John wants to know how much for that sketch cover.
Tell John he knows the prices.
You know the price. Let's see. Blasted and Stash It is here.
What up, Blaster Stash It?
I think that's Huey.
That's Huey. Yeah, right? Huey Siomics.
Yeah. Huey. Phew, got my Rockstar and cheddar and sour cream chips. Ooh, my favorite too.
Those are good.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Talking about chips around Pat.
Don't leave those chips unguarded around Pat.
Thank you, Bob, for the nice cosplay. I try my best.
It was disturbing, but good.
Yeah.
And thank you, Ruth. You guys are always entertaining. Thank you.
Aw. I love Ruth.
We got a lot of chat here going on. So let's see.
Don't tell Darren.
Let's see. Got the Big Easy says, love you guys. Gonna try my best to support you as often as I can. Appreciate that.
Man, Big Easy, you are the coolest. You're like a rock, man. You're a rock. Always count on you.
Mm-hmm.
I get
General Grievous was also in the Cartoon Network Clone Wars, Aaron says.
I think that's what I got going on here. Because I don't know General Grievous off the top of my head. So I went and said, okay, I got to find a reference. And all the really cool reference was cartoon. So I was like, that's pretty neat. So here we go. First time for everything. Everyone cross your fingers.
I think Huey says, nice to put faces to the podcast. Thank you. We were a little camera shy, but we'll see.
Yeah, we got faces built for podcasting.
Except for Delvin. He's dreamy.
Yeah,
Delvin was kind of dreamy.
I wish I could be like Delvin.
It's a dream for everyone. Or do you mean in that he doesn't have to be here today?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, wait a minute.
What's going on with Beatty? I thought he would be on the road to Washington today.
I don't know, but it says $150
sold to John Beatty. That's comic book icon, legendary John Beatty. Everyone, he's the nicest guy. He does some awesome live streams. We definitely recommend if you like to watch me draw here. If that's your thing, watching people draw. John does almost daily either live draws or post videos of his inking processes and whatnot. It's really good stuff and entertaining. So can't recommend it enough.
Yeah, John's done some artwork on minor projects like Secret Wars and things like that. You know, those little ones that flew under the radar.
You know, the original Punisher series.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Superman, Batman. You know, indie titles.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right. The lesser characters.
John says that just a fast stop for fuel. Have to roll out. See you guys later.
He's on the road doing it, man. Thanks, John.
He's hardcore. That Beatty is hardcore.
I'm doing it mobile live.
Yeah. Let's say get through some more chat here. So, Dave Collins says Rivas was just about every episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. That is Sound's absolute favorite show.
Sam's.
Oh, well, he says Sounds. Look in the chat.
I can't. I'm
reading what I read.
It probably auto-corrected or something.
Yeah, chat checker, you got to fill in the blanks, man.
Favorite show of every. It's his favorite show he has seen at a bazillion times. Okay.
I get the idea. I get the idea of what he's saying.
I like the Clone Wars show too.
Big Easy says Grievous is a PSA for kids not to smoke.
General Grievous is a 2-pack a day, man.
That's right.
I'm in flavor country.
Filtered or unfiltered? What do you think?
Oh goodness! You know,
I almost my type of guy. I like pipes.
Almost made a terrible mistake here, people. I'm glad I caught it now.
Yeah.
The lightsaber drives everything when you do a piece with a lightsaber. I should have drawn that in first before I box myself in. Lightsaber, here it comes.
Courtney's drawing mountains and lakes, so appreciate that, Courtney, drawing along with Jared.
That's right. You keep me going, Courtney.
Aaron says don't put too many lines on it.
I do what I want.
Rick says that just listening while my daughter and I play superhero high with dolls. Don't judge him.
I'm not judging him.
I'm not judging. Hey, that's good family time there.
Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Spend that time with your family.
Yeah. Say Aaron says too is Rick. He's only judging him as a good father. There you go.
There you go. That's right. Keep on being good pops.
Huey says that he might have seen one of us at Rose City, but no. Point any fingers there.
We all know who he's talking about.
I think he's talking about me.
I think he's talking to you, Jason.
I wonder if Huey went to Rose City this year.
Yes, he did. I remember all this from our discussions. Jason,
that was last year that he
got you, Huey C. Omics.
I wasn't gonna go that year, and then I ended up my son wanted to go, and so I was like, yeah, I'll spend time with my son and go. I was still pissed off about the Brian Bendis thing this year. So
Huey says that he almost made a grievous mistake. Ooh.
I wrote a theme song for Huey just then.
It's looking good, Jared.
Gracias, senor.
Big Easy says we had a sing-along Friday night with part of the guitar. Yep. Super fun time. It was.
It was a fun time. Pat was on guitar. Me and Craig Zablo and Beatty were on vocals. It was a good time.
Rick was at Rhodes City as well too. I bet you didn't run into Jason though.
Jason doesn't have time.
I did run into Darren and Ruth though at Rose City.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, Jason. Did you meet Paul? That was my best Darren. And I'm Ruth. Is Ruth still in on watching? She can tell me whether or not that was a good Darren.
Ruth, was that a good Darren? I'll wait for the chat to come up.
Chat checker.
Big Easy says
lightsaber's red, Jared. I'm just kidding.
Big Easy says, LOL, my whole family was watching Friday night. Wow.
Now I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for them now.
Yeah. Ruth says, yes, we went to the 007 panel.
We did. With Jeff
Jared,
Parker.
or with Jason, yeah.
Oh, see, they said with Jason, not with Jeff Parker. See where you rate higher than Jeff Parker.
Well, the panel had Jeff Parker on it, so it was.
We got a request already for Huey wants to hear the Mary Jane live.
All right, well, hang on. Jason can't just do it cold. So, Jason, you start warming up.
All right.
I will give you a topic to discuss.
Okay, that'll work. Okay.
And you discuss it in Mary Jane voice.
Okay.
Tell us why you like to shop at Dollar General more so than Target.
Well, Peter,
I already like it.
You get more bang for your buck at Dollar General. They like value.
What if they sell Hostess cakes there?
Oh yeah. You get the Christmas tree Hostess cakes this time of season.
They literally do. I was at Dollar General this morning eyeballing them Christmas tree cakes. He's not wrong, or she's not wrong, folks.
Mary Jane, no Dollar General.
I like Christmas tree cakes, although,
Yeah.
Gotta stop. Gotta watch what I do now.
Those Christmas tree cakes are behind us like that. Don't feel bad. We're with you.
Let's see. I'm trying to get
that bowl of cottage cheese was pretty close that I had. I tell myself when I cry myself to sleep at night.
Okay, let's see. Ruth says that may have been Darren. It was a good Bond panel. More fruit pies for your buck, says Huey.
That's right.
And Courtney,
Target will ever have.
That's right.
What's up, Courtney?
Courtney, the pizza's ready, says Big Easy.
Oh man, Biggie's taking teases.
Pass it around, Big Easy.
Dang, man.
Don't bogart that pizza.
Courtney says, looking good, Jared.
Thank you. She can't even see me, but I take the compliment. Oh, she means the art piece.
No, we can see the top of your hair.
It's good looking hair, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're going a little bald.
I'm not going bald.
Right in the back, you are.
I have an awesome coif of hair. Everybody knows it.
I know. That's why I tell people my hair is my third best feature.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Speaking about best features, Jared, what kind of art supplies are you using?
Jared,
What do you got going on?
the yard sale artist, uses the cheapest materials that he can find. Actually, I use the nicest things I can find, just cheapest prices. Right now, I'm using a Sharpie no bleed pen. If I decide to come in with some heavier lines, I'll use standard Sharpie. I've got a Fred's white eraser. That's how you know it's good. It's Fred's. That's a very affordable item. The nicest things that I'll be using today are these Prisma markers, and they are a little bit pricey, but the yard sale artist gets away with this one because they were given to me as a gift. So these Prisma markers are up on the higher end of price. Normally, I'll use the cheaper Sharpie markers, but hey, if someone gives you some nice art markers as a gift, you roll with it. But that's what I'm using today. Pretty simple, Pat.
Very cool. Very cool. So for all you guys that are watching, we got about 13 watching. So thank you. Or at least that's what it says right now. So go ahead and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you want.
Stay away from that thumbs down button, Aaron Moss.
Thumbs down.
And make sure to hit that subscribe button if you kind of like what we're doing.
Yeah, this could be a monthly thing, folks. We're going to do this once a month. We're going to catch up with our listeners out there, make it a bit of a family affair. There's going to be some giveaways. Got giveaways to look forward to.
Give it away.
Yeah, there's going to be some giveaways on this episode. So stick around as we get through our scripted items today.
Novels.
So get fired up about some freebies.
Anything that rhymes with novels. We'll give it to you. You don't have to grovel. There you go.
Hello, everyone. I'm on the Viking. I'm having fun with this little thing.
You're having a good time with that.
You're having a good time.
Arr, ornate. That's a pirate.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, this is all about you guys and watching Jared draw. But anyway, so let's go ahead and see who we got out there. So can I get a roll call? Anybody want to just shout out and say hi and let us know you're here in the chat?
Yeah, I want to know who's out there.
Oh, Aaron said his finger was hovering over the dislike button. Oh, Aaron.
Like the sorted.
Bob, thanks for the subscription. Rick says 8-ball tiger. I don't know what that is.
8-ball the tiger?
Yeah.
I know who that is. Why is Rick saying 8-ball tiger?
I don't know. It says 8-ball and the little tiger face in the chat.
That's the that's the Clemson mascot.
8-ball tiger.
Is he 8-ball the tiger on Twitter?
I don't know.
If he is, he's awesome. He's probably awesome anyway, but
Green Lantern says, I'm going to wait till the end, do the Roman Empire thing. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Oh.
Oh, man. Okay.
We got Bob Buster's here.
Bob Buster.
Ivan.
Is it Ivan?
Buster. Ivan Chudley. Yeah.
Is it Chudley? Are we saying it right, Ivan?
We say it how we want to say it.
No, it's true.
No. Rick's here. Got robot roll call. Dave Collins.
Wizard's just a crazy old man.
Yeah, I don't know. Dave says no. Kurt, aka Big 5 Army, or Noah on the YouTube. I don't know where he is. You have to tell me. Go call him, Dave.
Yeah, give him a call. He told me he was going to stop by or try to or something. I don't know. I really
we got a hi from Aaron Head Moss, and the whole Headcast crew. So make sure you guys check out that as well. Aaron's podcast from the Headcast Network. My mentor,
you like G.I. Joe.
If you like G.I. Joe, if you like Task Force
Squad.
X, Suicide Squad, Checkmate.
You just pop yourself a Yojo Cola and sit in for a good listen.
Let's see. We got Green Lantern HG is check it in. Courtney, she just subscribed. Thank you.
Thank you, Courtney.
Hey.
Rick gives a peace sign and a thumbs up. Thanks, Rick. Thanks, Huey. Pat, he says, Pat, don't let the other guys give you crap on your segues.
Speaking of giving Pat crap on his segue.
Yeah, what's wrong with my segues?
Don't encourage him, folks.
Now, Pat just
here's
asked.
see here. If you guys want to look, see here's the best thing I can do for a segue. It's moving pretty fast. Ooh.
Oh boy.
If I could only have I don't know if I could. You know what? I would be afraid that I would probably like crash a Segway somewhere.
You've crashed several Segways, in my humble opinion.
That's right. You just crashed it into the side of our show.
You guys are funny. We got old Ben One is checking in.
Well, good, because I'm working hard for you, old Ben One.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, that is
Aaron,
if he does decide to purchase this piece. If not, it'll go on my store, theyardsaleartist.bigcartel.com.
Well, we all heard John Beatty's willing to pay $150 for it.
Yeah, John Beatty, he got the bidding up to 150. So now, folks, something like this I would probably put in the store be around $40, just so you know.
Aaron also does the Starman Manhunter Hour as well too, with the Will Payton and Mark Shaw. Check that out.
I just learned something today on Digest Cast that there was an iteration of Suicide Squad where Sergeant Rock was the team commander, and it was by JMD Mateus. I need to get a hold of this. This sounds really cool to me.
That does sound really cool.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Dave says that I am already driving and not really watching, but listening and then texting comments at the red lights. Well, thank you, Dave. Be safe. Be safe.
Safety first now.
The drawing is spectacular. You have to take our word for that.
Oh, yeah. And Aaron wants to remind everybody.
Alex Ross doing that drawing, Jared?
What's that?
Are you sure that's not Alex Ross doing that?
Yeah, it's just I'm just on the mic. This is Alex Ross's hands that you're seeing.
Let's see. Aaron also wants. He's got an upcoming Heroes Unlimited roleplay adventure too. So that sounds interesting.
Interesting.
I've been trying to get these guys to do a roleplay.
Well, what kind of roleplay are you talking?
Yes, right.
There's the daytime roleplay, and then the. Maybe we can get Mary Jane to help out with that.
That's the one we're trying to avoid.
I think we actually do a lot of role playing. We got Mary Jane, we got Sean, we got Drunken Sean, and boy, what else we got? I'm sure we'll get more characters joining the cast and crew here.
It's been a long time since Walken stopped by.
I know.
Yeah, that's true.
Walken's going to make an appearance soon.
Appreciate that, Aaron. He likes the segues. I'm going to get caught up on some chat here, guys. So
don't encourage him. Yeah, get this. Check it.
Let's get caught up. Chat. I'm checking it. Okay.
I just like saying.
Rick says Carrie is doing a Jared. Rick says Carrie says Jared is doing a great job. That must be your daughter. Hello, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie. Starting to look like General Grievous.
Huey loved your Spidey watercolor. Do you have that handy? Could you share that?
Sure, yeah, actually I do. It's sitting right here. I finished it, what was that, Friday night? We did that. There's Spidey watercolor. If you need a 2-for-1 special with Swamp Thing, you just let me know. I'll hook you up with a purchase code at theyardsaleartist.bigcartel.com.
Actually, this is just a big plug for Jared here.
That's they'll figure it out soon enough, man.
Yeah.
We're just tagging along with him. So Dave says he already told Sam that he's going to buy it. So
don't screw up.
Yeah, don't mess it up.
Got it.
No pressure, Jared. No pressure.
Green Lantern says to keep keep it PG-13, guys. We're trying. No, we already made Jason say spotted. You know, you guys know what I'm saying.
Spotted beep. He said spotted beep
I
before
don't know
we
what
went
you're
live.
saying. What are you trying to say?
You know, spotted.
Spotted what? We couldn't
Spotted
hear you.
beep.
Oh, I must have a bad connection. I'm sorry. Let's see. The Giffen Squad came out in 2001, says Aaron. I think doing some
That sounds cool.
chatting out there. The whole time Jared was playing and Alex Ross drawing stream over his feed.
Yep.
That could be. It's not. I don't even think those are Jared's real line. Hey, Jared, did you get a Manning patty?
No. In fact,
maybe you should get one.
Check out my gross thumb. You want to see my gross thumb? Let's see if I can get that. I got to get down there in the light.
Oh, what'd you do?
Gross thumb from that's just from the painting the other night, like the watercolors and all that staining my fingernails. So no, man, I can't beat team today. I don't have that John Beatty sexy hand action going on. But who can though, right?
Yeah.
You get like
it takes time.
David Duchovny hand model like in Zoolander.
Yes, but why male models? Are you kidding, Derek? Because I just explained that to you. I love that movie.
David says that Spidey looks awesome. Well, I better say David Lyons. Did I say
thanks,
that right?
David. Lions, I think.
Lyons, yeah.
Yeah.
Got 2 Daves in here now, so I gotta.
You gotta cut one of them. See you, old Ben.
No, old Ben's our #1 fan.
He is.
Look at how dedicated he is. He's driving and listening. So
and live streaming with us. Yeah. So everybody out there, go get your cars.
Don't do that.
No. Now I got to put a disclaimer. We already had with Green Lantern was falling off a ladder the other time. Let's see. Dave wants to know, Spidey is really cool. Way to go, yard sale. Must be at a stop sign.
Yeah. He's just throwing caution in the wind. Driving like a madman to give me compliments on my Spidey. I appreciate that.
And Rick says, yes, Carrie is my daughter, and you made her smile. Very cool.
Oh, good.
That's what it's all about. We want to have some fun with you guys. And if we can bring a smile to your guys' face, whether here or on the podcast, it warms our hearts.
That's
since we hit about the half-hour mark here, I'm going to do a giveaway.
Oh, okay.
In honor of our podcast Saturday Matinee Theater, where we are currently focusing on the 1954 Sherlock Holmes TV series.
Before you go any further, Jared, we all agreed we can't give Delvin away.
Disregard then. Back to the regular stream.
All right. Yes.
No, but we're doing the 1954 Sherlock Holmes TV series. There's going to be, with sprinkles of fun thrown in, every 10th episode we do a old school movie, and there might be some format changes coming up. We'll let you know when we make those decisions. But since we're focused on Holmes, we have here our first giveaway for the live stream. If you have an Xbox 360, you could be playing The Testament of Sherlock Holmes on Xbox 360 by Atlas Games. I've played.
Hey, I got an Xbox 360.
You are not eligible to win. This game is pretty fun. I've played it before. If you want to win this game right now in the chat, just write the words "pick me," and Pat will start snagging your names off the "pick me" in the chat, and he will put it in the randomizer, and we'll let you know in a little bit who won the Testament of Sherlock Holmes on Xbox 360.
Very cool.
D-Ray 1977 says he wants.
Wait a minute.
You know, as much as he says that, I still don't know what it is.
Come on.
I can't see it. I'm too at
this point.
I'm trying just to remember mine.
DEE_RAY 1977.
D-Ray. All right. We got some coming in already here. So let's see. I'm going to just read some chat real quick.
I need to write down names for you?
Jason, can you write some of these down?
Hold on. I got to get something right.
Make him busy.
I didn't ask you guys going to have to do any work here.
I've got it.
I got a pen. I got paper. Let's do it.
Yeah. You guys go ahead and I'm just going to do some more chat because we want to make sure that we're getting your chats in as best we can here. So while everybody, make sure you get in and say "pick me" or "I'm in" or what do we say?
Pick me.
Pick me. Pick me. Pick me. So I'm just going to follow up on some chats. Aaron says, "Nice Spidey."
Thank you, sir.
Courtney wants to know: is watercolor easier than ink?
I would say watercolor is one of the hardest things because watercolor goes where it wants to go. So instead of being precise with ink, you're more like controlling the chaos of watercolor. But there's a kind of a middle of the road answer for you, Courtney, in that I got these Dr. Martens inks on sale. As you can see, $29.99. I got it half price. So these were $14.99. So these are actually pre-mixed inks that you could dilute with water and use as watercolor, and they're fantastic. So that's my tip to you, Courtney.
Very cool. Tips from the yard.
Tips from the yard.
I tried taking a watercolor course once, and it was fantastically hard, in my opinion.
It is. There are tips and tricks, and I got all mine from John Beatty. John gave me my tips and tricks.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm really good at doing watercolor. Just all you got to do is you pour a pitcher of water, you put the Kool-Aid in, and it turns the water to a color. I can make red. I can make green.
Been disappointing moments with Pat Sandler.
You remember those old kid books we used to do that had like the little
little dots in it already?
Yeah, so they were.
Oh yeah.
That's the kind of watercolor I need.
Yeah. That would make.
I'm a more paint by number kind of guy.
It's all right, man.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here on.
So who's got to pick me?
Yeah. Well, hold on. I'm just gonna do a little chat.
Okay. I didn't want to get you backed up there, but if you've got a plan, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm giving everybody time to get in. So get your pick me in.
I'll show the prize.
Get to it in the chat.
So,
Huey says, "What video games are you guys playing?" And we'll get to those in a little bit, Dave. Or Huey. So thanks for asking.
That is definitely on the things to talk about.
Yep. Let's see. Aaron says spotted wee wee, so we can say that on the air.
Thank you, Aaron.
Green Lantern is blushing again, so glad to make you smile.
No, he makes me smile.
Dave says in between his stops here, he must don't commit any crime. Sherlock Holmes would catch you by the watercolor on your fingers.
He's right about that.
Not wrong. That's
not going to hide my identity with these fingers.
Then Dave, you can't send us the data usage bill.
Oh, Dave.
Green Lantern says, or in public in awkward places. So let's get to the pick me right now. We have first pick me is from Big Easy. Big E. Courtney. Got blasted or stash it. And 1 second here while I. So you got those already, Jason?
Yeah, Big Easy, Courtney, and Blast It or Stash It.
Okay. Ooh. And we got Blast It or Stash.
Anybody else in the chat want to win the Testament of Sherlock Holmes on Xbox 360? Just drop a pick me in the chat. And there will be another raffle later in the show.
We're all about giveaways. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Bob says, if I had an Xbox 360, he would say pick me, but LOL. Well, maybe you can get in on the next one. Well, we got some other good stuff coming up. I think.
We do.
Aaron Headmoss says pick the Sutherlands, so
So he entered for the Sutherlands.
Can I write that down?
So.
Ruth, if you're still on, do you guys have an Xbox 360?
I don't know. Let's see. Dave says, I like Green Lantern's idea, live stream and split stream Saturday matinee theater. Okay, here we go. I got to go pick up. So Green Lantern said, now that you've on YouTube, we can expect Saturday morning matinee episodes.
Tell you what, Sunday afternoons is what we'll do. That's the commitment we will make to you.
We'll see, you know. Let's see. I got Big Easy. I got Courtney. Spotted Richard. And we could say that. Let's see. And yes, they have an Xbox 360. Very cool.
All right. If you got an Xbox 360, all you got to do is text "pick me."
Jason's making raps for everybody.
Oh boy. All right, we'll give it another minute here.
All right.
Get your chat in. Get your pick me right now. I'm going to go through the list. So far, I got Big Easy, Courtney Holland, right? Or Jason, you want to go through it?
I've got Big Easy, Courtney Holland, Blasted or Stash It, and the Sutherlands by proxy.
Okay, get Green Lantern HG.
Green Lantern HG. Check.
Just got home. Sam says it's looking great.
Oh, great. Glad to hear it.
Jason, Huey says your rapping skills are extreme.
It's old school raps.
Oh, GLHG says, thanks, Bob. I already won by being here. Oh. Because we were going to miss Green Lantern. So you guys get in right now.
Do it now.
You can. And while you're doing it, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up.
Do it now.
Hear me now and do it later. Or no, do it now and hear me later.
To the chopper.
It's not a tumor.
Man, I can't wait to start talking about video games.
We'll get
so
to
excited.
It. We'll get to it.
I'm playing one right now. I just want to. Oh, so fired
up.
You
want to talk about it? Okay.
We
can mix it up a little bit.
Wait till the appropriate time.
So let's just see. I'll give a little more info here. So, like I said before, Crusaders, this show is all really about you guys interacting with our awesome podcast. Really about us interacting with our awesome podcast listeners, which you guys are. We appreciate it.
I mean, we're pretty awesome, but we wouldn't be anything without you guys.
I'm awesome in my world. That's all that matters. Well, so again, I'll be monitoring the chat throughout the time as best we can. We definitely want this to be about you guys, so please feel free to fire away with questions and comments as we move through our topics for today.
Somebody asked us what video games we're playing, Pat.
Well, that's part of the show.
That's part of the show. Yeah, we're going to get to some stuff here. So we're going to chat about our recent crusades, adventures, and conquests in the realms of, we got comic books, movies, TV shows, books, games, both video and tabletop, or whatever, and music. So we'll see what we get to. Let's go. Okay. Well, I think we got everybody that we can. That wants to be in it. So appreciate everybody in the chat getting in on the drawing. And I will hit randomize in just a moment here, in a few seconds.
I will put the game here next to what I am currently drawing, so we all get it fired up. Who's going to win it? Ooh, tantalizing.
And the winner is Big Easy.
Big
Oh,
Easy.
Take it easy, Big Easy. You got yourself a video game.
Man, oh man, Big Easy. I think I mailed something to him before, so I believe I have your address in my direct messages on Twitter. But just to be safe, Big Easy, go ahead and give me that again on the DM on Twitter, and I will get that sent out to you. Pat, you let me know when we're about halfway through our topics today, and I'll bust out the next giveaway.
Okay. I'm just going to get a little more chat going on here. And let's see. I got to go. Aaron says that we ought to do one of these for the G.I. Joe podcast.
There's
Not
a G.I.
sure
Joe
what we
podcast?
do, though. Yeah.
Who's
There
on?
is. Well, you got Aaron, and sometimes he's joined by me and you and
What?
Jared 2.0 and
Sexy Jared.
Yep, Sexy Jared. Kevin is there too as well. There's a lot of people on that show. Very fun time.
I actually enjoy that show quite a bit.
Rick says that he's trying to convince his co-host to do a live version as well of their show, and that's unpacking the power of the Power Pack.
Mm-hmm.
There's really only one way to do it.
To unpack the power of the Power Pack?
That's to do it live, Pat.
Oh, to do it live. We are doing it live.
I know.
Do it live. Congratulations, Big Easy. We got from Aaron, GL, Rick, Ruth sends her congratulations as well. So is Bob. Big Easy says hooray. Courtney says woohoo.
That's right. That's his sister. So she's like, ha ha, double chance to
She's
win.
the winner. Yep. Big Easy says he'll give you a DM.
All right.
Ruth says it's fun to see the progress of the sketch. I like it.
Thank you, Ruth.
Aaron said Jared used to be a guest on the G.I. Joe podcast.
I see what happened to me just now. I let my jokety jokes get me right off the show.
We script, Rick says that we script too much of our show. So do we. Believe it or not. All our jokes are scripted.
They tried to script.
You know what I was just thinking the other day that I'm terribly proud of is mostly we do this on Saturday matinee theater, but like when we do those whole like Sean Connery stole the key to the liquor cabinet of the pipe, like those are all done off the top of our heads. Those are scripted. We just make that up, and they always make me laugh. I'm like, that is not half bad for stuff we just made up. Absolutely impromptu.
If nothing else, we crack ourselves up.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's fun. That's why we do the outtakes. Just the fun we have. I want to share it with people. So hopefully everybody likes the outtakes. Hotcakes.
Hotcakes.
It's trademarked by Ryan Daly. Hotcakes. Huey says, I'm working on an individual podcast now. Oh, really? What you doing, Huey?
Is he just
If you want to
recording
share, otherwise
Here's a drop.
hit me up on the Facebook. Bob Buster
I should
says,
probably
we'll do
do
it live.
But what one in the Saturday matinee theater? Which show we're gonna do next?
Ooh,
Or is it too early to reveal? Or do we? Or is it too?
Well, I mean, you know, I can tell you what happened on the poll. That's public information.
Okay, all right.
The 1936 Flash Gordon won the poll.
Gosh darn it! I have the Batman one.
Now the good thing is I used to have those 36 Flash Gordons, but I lost them over the years, but they're all on YouTube, so we'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. That's how I've been watching the Sherlock Holmes.
Green Lantern says, I know those ones too well. Must be, hopefully, I think you're talking about the outtakes.
Hotcakes.
Hotcakes. Rick says, even with our scripting, we try our best to throw something in to make the other laugh. Ooh.
Well, we're familiar with that process.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to step away from the desk for about 2 to 3 minutes. So everybody will see how Jared and Pat make fun of me while I'm away.
Hurry up. Leave.
Is he gone?
No, I can still see him in the video. Okay, I think he's leaving now.
Oh,
he's walking away from his desk. All right. He's outside the door now.
He's just listening.
So, yeah. This is Jason. I'm back. I had want to get me some spotted.
Anybody out there?
See, Bob Buster says.
Go ahead.
Bob says it's believable to Courtney unlock things with ease. Connery unlocks things with ease and suavidity.
Suavidity. That sounds about right.
I don't know.
Not a real word per se, but I see where he's going with this.
Ruth says she had fun participating in the poll. All good choices. They were. And if we didn't make it this time, hey, we got lots of podcasting to do.
Yeah, we do.
As long as people are listening, we're going to as long as we want to do it. Yeah. But we do appreciate everybody out there listening to us. I would have never thought that we would be doing this live over 2 years ago. So thank you all. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, big thanks to everybody who came out today. We still have plenty left for you, but take this opportunity to say thanks.
Yes, definitely. Without you guys, we would just be 4 guys talking. Let's see. Bob says, see you, Jason. GL says, I'll defend you, Jason. You sure you want to do that?
It's a tough spot, GL.
Courtney says he's gone now. He is. And Big Easy says, I'm playing Family Feud with my kids. Still trying to listen.
That's all right. We appreciate you tuning in. How old are
Aaron
the
says,
kids?
Yeah, how old are the kids? Aaron says, great show, Pat. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. My mentor.
Half man, half bull.
Half man, half bull. Or my mentor, the fresh maker. Aaron's the fresh maker.
Fresh maker.
Especially dealing with Jarrett. Yeah.
So mean to me all the time, man. I have feelings too.
Well, 2 guys talking right now. Yeah, that's true. Some guys, sometimes 5 guys talking. Yeah, we do have guests. So we appreciate everybody that is guested on our shows as well.
Yeah, we got a few of those in the house.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably
Bob says it's fun being here, guys. So thanks, Bob.
We should cover the first topic that we have scripted for today while Jason's not here, just to leave him out.
Mm-hmm. First topic is, what do you guys really think about Jason?
I don't think that's what the first topic is on the script.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's off my own list. Should we get rid of him? I'm getting my list mixed up here. I'm sorry. My to-do list.
Oh, poor Jason.
12 and 6 are Courtney says for
the ages. Right.
Yeah. So looking good there, Jared. That's a blue lightsaber.
It is a blue lightsaber. Thank you, sir. I'll have a blue lightsaber.
Yeah, we may have. Well, if we're letting Jason talk, yeah, we would have to go a couple hours. GL. He says,
Yeah.
well, do we have a couple hours, Pat, to talk
Yeah.
about Jason?
Yeah, most people don't know how much Jason ends up on the cutting room floor of every episode.
Aaron likes your Grievous. Nice job.
Thank you, sir. It is coming together.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. Dave Lyons. Am I saying that right? Dave Lyons. Okay, I'm sorry, Dave, if I'm messing that up. Dave L says you should get Nate on here to get some F. Stein pages done. Yeah, that would be cool.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
I asked Nate to stop by today and say hi on the show.
Yeah.
And I think he doesn't love me.
Yeah. Not everybody does.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading off my list again.
I thought you were reading a comment from Aaron at Moss.
No, it's my tell Jared how much you
tell Jared what people really think of him.
Hey, it's me, Dr. Doom.
Oh,
Jared, what are you doing?
Again.
I'm back. What I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, that was way too defensive.
Nobody in the chat tell him.
I think one of our listeners has to be loyal.
GL says Jason's back, and Courtney says watching you guys is fun. Oh, appreciate it.
Thank you.
So why don't we get to a topic if you guys are ready?
We're an hour into the show.
Yeah, we're hour into the show, and yeah, we'll get into let's talk video games. We'll just kind of go around video games. What have you guys been playing, if you at all, within the last month or so around here? Let's start with Jason.
Well, to be honest, I don't play many video games. I'm kind of an old school board gamer. And so if I can do a variation on the theme, I was really excited to find out that they re-released a Sherlock Holmes board game, which ties in nicely to our Saturday matinee theater, that I used to play as a kid. And it's a series of, it's kind of like an advanced choose your own adventure type of deal where you read a case and then you like follow the clues, and you can play like as a group or with you can even just play by yourself. It's more fun with the group, obviously. I'm trying to find I bought one of the packets. It has like 4 to 6 mysteries or in each game, and trying to find somebody who wants to play is kind of hard. But I was excited that they released those games again, so that's what I'm excited about.
Cool.
Anybody want to play with Jason?
I'm so lonely.
Dave says
my son plays video games and he won't play the board games with me.
Ben one's gonna have to set out, guys. Love the show so far. I'll watch later. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for coming.
All right.
Thanks, Dave.
Bruce says, wow, a Sherlock Holmes game.
Yes. Consulting detective.
I remember that game.
Yes, it's really fun.
It's hard, but it's fun.
It is hard.
I think I mentioned this on one of our shows one time, but they released Consulting Detective on the Sega CD. That came out around 93, 94 time frame. And they have volume 1 and volume 2. And it plays just like the board game. And you don't have to keep up with any of the pieces or anything. You can play on the TV, and I love it.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah,
Jared, what do you?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say that the other game that my son will play with me that he kind of likes is it's a World War II board game called Memoir 44. So basically it's got like lots of little army pieces and stuff, and then you recreate World War II battles as either the Germans or the Allied forces. And so we like playing that game a lot. And that seemed appropriate here on Veterans Day.
Yes. Yeah. Speaking about Veterans Day, that's hopefully it's not a bad segue, but let's go ahead and bring that. I want to thank both of you two as veterans. Thank you for your service.
I was honored to serve my friend.
Yes, yeah, it was. It definitely was an honor, and there's a lot of good young men and women that are that followed us and are carrying on the tradition today. So proud to serve.
And for those that are watching or will be watching or listening, and you have served as well, we appreciate your service on all that you do for us.
Heck yeah.
Aaron says, thank you for your service to the Elbrick brothers. Dave says, shoot me a DM on the drawing.
150.
Courtney wants to know, Jason, where do you find these games at?
I found them at my local comic book shop, actually. I think a lot of these comic shops are getting selling more and more board games.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I stumbled on Consulting Detective, was at my local comic shop.
Green Lantern says, hey, happy Veterans Day, guys.
Thanks, GL.
Same
Thank you.
Dave Lions
says
Lions. I'm going to mess that up.
Like 2 lions in the jungle.
Lions. Says happy Veterans Day as well.
Thank you, Dave.
Brother in arms, Jared. Cool. And Ruth says, thank you guys for your service as well, too.
Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you, Ruth.
So, Jared, what have you been playing?
Man, oh man. I just recently finished Mass Effect Andromeda, and I really liked it, which is weird because a lot of my friends say, oh, don't bother with that one, don't bother with it. But with my OCD, I have to play every game in certain series. Mass Effect is one of those, so I was like, I'm going to play it. And I really liked it. So that's Jared's lesson for today. And just, try things and make up your own mind. Don't worry about what other people say about stuff. And so that was fun. And I just beat that. And I moved on to Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the latest one from Square Enix. And man, is it fantastic and fun. I'm having a blast with that. So very fired up to play that. That's what I was doing before the live stream. That's probably what I'll do after this live stream.
Yeah, that's awesome. Big Easy says he's got to take his girls back to their mom. If you are still on when I get back, I'll jump back on. Really enjoyed the show, and that Courtney will pick up the slack for him.
We can count on Courtney. We can count on Courtney.
Rick says, to all that serve or have served, never forget.
Couldn't if I tried.
Yeah.
Let's see. And Big Easy says he left a like already. Well, thank you, Big Easy. Yeah, if you guys can, go ahead and help us build this YouTube channel up. Give us a like and give us a subscribe.
While you're subscribing, feel free to pick up your iPhone or whatever device you like and go out there and find your favorite podcast app and check out the Longbox Crusade.
Yeah.
It's not too late to do the Doesn't Suck challenge.
Never too late to do the Doesn't Suck challenge.
Done and done, says GL. So thank you, GL. Appreciate that. So, like I said, this show is about you guys. Want to get you in on the topics as well, too. So, what are you guys playing out there for games?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was Huey C. Omics who was looking into that. So,
yeah.
That's Huey up to. That's what I want to know. And don't lie to us, because we'll find out.
That's right. See, this is where I need my son. He can talk all about video games.
As far as me, let's see. I have kind of been on and off again. I'm thinking about doing I'm thinking about doing a Zelda kind of a Crusade. You know me. I'm all about
Yes.
crusading through something. So
Yes.
I'm thinking about starting that up.
Love
You
it.
mean like the old school Zelda?
Yeah, working my way through the games. That might be something I do. Maybe I might post that on either under Christados at Christados01 on the Twitter, or even on the Instagram.
Yeah, we
You
talked
might-
about this
might tweet
too.
something out.
We
Yeah,
talked-
we might do that too. Might do some playthroughs. You can follow along and
Yeah, some of these doing it live streams, they may not always be me drawing. It might be, it could be Pat working through his Zelda game or something.
yeah, it might be us playing a game and chit chatting.
And
Who knows?
We'll still be chatting. If that's the case, then I'll be the chat checker chatting the chat, and Pat will play, and we'll still be talking with you guys. So it could be a lot of variety, I think, on this show.
Huey says that he's been playing a Red Dead 2. That's interesting. I've never played that one. I've
Red Dead
seen the
Redemption.
commercials.
That's fun. Yeah, that was a fun game.
I've never tried that series, but dang if it doesn't look good.
Anybody remember the old? I'm a computer gamer, so I think was it called Outlaws? Like LucasArts did one, a long shooter from a long time ago. Was it called Outlaws? Oh, I can't remember. That was pretty good though.
Somebody out there help us.
I can't go look it up right now, but otherwise well, hold on a minute. I wonder if I got it yet. I don't know if I do or not. I have to look. But anyway, let's see what else. Green Lantern HD says Dying Light the following. Ooh, I've never heard of that one. Aaron is playing the DC Legends and Marvel Strike Force on his phone. Don't have time for other games. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, that's the thing. I used to play more when my son still lived at home, and sometimes when Drake comes to visit, my youngest son, we whip out the old PlayStation 2 and play the original Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront.
That's good. I tried playing the second one that came out with my son, and he found it hilarious that he could just sit there and snipe me because I couldn't. And just kept laughing in my face.
Yeah, I tried the new one that came out with the Xbox
There we go.
One, and it just didn't do it for me.
Thanks, Aaron. From 1997, it was Outlaws by LucasArts.
There you go.
It was a cool game from back then. I really enjoyed that one. Rick says, who has time for video games? Family, editing podcasts, and working.
I see one of those things that could be cut out.
Yeah. I feel you. Editing all the time. These guys make me edit all the time. Jared does the editing too. So
right now, actually, sitting here watching, you haven't seen any editing being done.
Yeah, maybe
I can't edit.
Crack in there, man.
I can't listen to you guys talk and also listen to you guys talk in the other.
Can't never could, Pat. Can't never could.
Huey says, but trying to pry the controller from my daughter playing Fortnite. I don't get to play much. I hear you on that, my son. Fortnite or two.
My son's playing Fortnite right now.
Let me tell you a story. I was trying to play Fortnite with my son, and guess what?
Sniped.
He sniped me and laughed in my face.
I see a common theme developing here, Pat.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you at the time I was playing Candy Crush with my son?
Sniped.
Yep.
Is that why you quit Candy Crush?
Yeah.
Like you get sniped in that game, but somehow.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's get on. David L says just went back to the Wii U and old Nintendo library. Yeah, very cool.
That's good stuff.
I'm a Nintendo guy. I'm an old school
Nintendo. I still have an
Nintendo
original Nintendo. I have just about every video game system you can think of, thanks to yard sailing. I have a huge collection of original Nintendo games. I think I'm selling probably around 450 right now.
True story is I used video games to help train my son in potty training when he was like 2 years old.
Did he snipe you?
Well,
he probably did.
He was like a little prodigy, and he liked playing video games. Like I mean, he was probably closer to 3, and we were having a hard time with him being, consistently using the toilet. And we tried all these tricks and everything. And finally one day he asked, he's like, can I play video games? And I said, no, the video games is for big kids.
Big boys.
and big kids don't go to the bathroom in their pants. And from that point on, he started using the toilet. I didn't have any problems with him afterwards. I don't know if that's a Father of the Year award nominee or not, but all I can say is that it worked.
Huey says that, saying that to Rick, that I hear you. Sometimes I find it hard to read my books for my show each week. Yeah, so do we sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, at least I get down to the wire sometimes. Sometimes we have to reschedule too, but hey, that's a little bit more behind the scenes than you guys need to know.
I
With all
always
that we
have my
do.
books read for the show.
Yeah.
Always.
Jared's the organizer.
The organizer.
I'm the chaos agent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Courtney says Oregon Trail. Yeah.
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail. Yeah, that's a good one.
I got that in the card game version. Oh, speaking of board games, hey, I got a visual aid right here. Here's the last one we played at my house, 1976's Chopper Strike.
Oh, that looks sweet.
That out
looks cool.
about a week ago. It's basically checkers with 2 different levels and some extra rules. But man, my son Jordan and I had a good time. He's 12 and he really likes board games. So that's what I played.
I got a sub hunt that looks a little bit like that.
I could go on a sub hunt right now.
A Subway hunt?
Ooh,
Yes.
I found my game. I'm gonna flip it over if you guys can. It's hard.
Outlaws. Sunday.
Switch it over, see if anybody can see that.
You get the whole saddle, but you'll only need the edge.
Is that stuff from? Well, I guess that's from 1997. And look, a piece of history here.
1997. I was in the college.
Courtney says,
Yeah.
Oregon Trail is making a comeback. Courtney says.
She's not wrong.
Aaron says, instead of editing my new podcast, I'm sitting here listening to you yokels. Oh, thank you.
Sucker!
It's like a 12-car pile up. You just can't look away.
Courtney says, I can do the Fortnite dances. Cool.
Oh boy.
Is Fortnite the zombie one?
No, I think that's is that Black Ops?
Left 4 Dead. That's the one I was thinking of.
Left 4 Dead.
Fortnite's kind of like a survival game, last man standing.
Okay.
Jason and I used to play a lot of Delta Force. It's like Delta Force, except it's a little more cartoonized. And what's unique about it from Delta Force is like you go on a death match, right? Remember Delta Force death match.
Mm-hmm.
But what Fortnite does is there's a circle of like a storm, and it's every couple minutes it gets smaller and smaller. And if you stay in the storm, you die. So it forces everyone to start coming together.
Oh, I see. So
it's like, what was that movie? It was with Katniss.
Battle Royale, the Japanese movie that she stole that from. Yeah.
I think you're thinking of the second in the series, Catching Fire. Was that the one?
Oh, it's the whole series.
The
game, Hunger Games. Yeah, that's what it was. Let's see. What's going on? What systems do you guys have?
You might want to save me for last.
Well, I got a lot too.
Like all of them.
Yeah, I got a lot too. We got 4, 3, PlayStation 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Packed away though.
4 and 3 and 2 and 1.
When I'm on the mic, it's about to begun.
I've got a PlayStation 2, and that's it. And I bought that
The
at a
saddest thing I've ever heard.
for $10. I bought it at a used bookstore just so I could play. Well, there are 2 games I like to play. I like to, as I said, Battlefront and the Marvel Superheroes, the Dungeon Crawler one. I like that one.
It's Rick says that Oregon Trail, the new edition, you have died from alcohol poisoning. More, your battery has run out.
That's right. You no longer get service in this area.
Here's a good question from GLHG. He wants to know, and I'll leave this up to you guys to maybe one of you two to answer this. But it says, Pat, I got a question for you. Maybe you said it before, or I missed it. Why the name Christatos? Who's the character on your Twitter pic? Well, the character is Christatos from the James Bond comic book. You own what? No.
For your eyes only.
Eyes only. Yep. For your eyes only. We haven't gotten that far. In the movie and the comic. Yep.
But I'll pick it up from there. Way back, Jason's first episode on the Longbox Crusade, we did an issue of James Bond for Your Eyes Only #2 from Marvel, 1981. And and Pat had a hard time pronouncing Christatos, which maybe is a shock to some people, and he started doing it fast like Doritos. So he's like Christatos, because that way he could say it right. So he said Christatos, and we just got a big kick out of how he said it. So we started calling him Christatos. Not an exciting.
How long ago was that?
Gosh, that was a while.
Like a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Nah, I'm looking right now. I'm going.
We just liked how he owned that name.
He did own that name. And now he's finally seen For Your Eyes Only.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out what he thinks of it.
Yeah.
Yep, an upcoming podcast.
Over on the White Rockets Network on Her Majesty's Secret Podcast. Go check that out if you like some James Bond. You want to hear us jibber jabber about it.
The jibber and the jabber.
We will jibber and jabber.
Oh, there we go. I found it. I found it. It'll go back in the archives. So I'll post this out for you if you want to go back and listen to us talk about it. Check out that.
Why you'd want to do that to yourself. But
we were still trying to find our groove back then.
Yep. James Bond for Your Eyes Only.
You can see so much in me that's new. That's right, I'm singing again, folks. He just dropped an 8.
I was just going to say, what was that?
He just dropped an 8 tac 2 since zeros. That just happened.
That was funny.
It was good.
Good one, Jason. Good one.
Good one, Jason. Good one. All right, let's see what else is going on here. What else do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about some comic books? What are you guys reading?
Ooh.
Thank you, Ruth. The Ruth says the Bond podcast is fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth.
They classed it up for us a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. I love it when Rad is there to talk as well. They're the smart ones.
Yeah.
From Q Branch there.
They bring a certain non-ass clownery.
I can't even speak that.
I do a lot to prep for that show. Like, I watch the movie at least twice. I watch the behind the scenes. I go through some of the books that I have here to figure out what I want to use as my Bond bombs for that episode. And no matter what I do, Darren and Ruth always come up with a piece of information that I didn't find.
Yep.
So what Jason's trying to say is nobody likes to show off, Darren.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I'm trying to say their knowledge is very impressive.
Yeah. Very, very good.
But now that you mention it, nobody does like it.
So speaking about comics, Courtney says Shuri from Black Panther. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Own series now, doesn't she? That looked pretty interesting.
Rick is, of course, doing some old Power Pack issues. I wonder why.
Weird.
Because he needs
powering to do that. He's unpacking it. You know, Rick is actually unpacking the power of the Power Pack. It is podcast. Plug. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Give him a listen. Huey says, I'm working on his poll list from January right now. Wow.
Holy cow.
I'm working on mine from 1970.
Yeah.
Almost.
I feel you.
And
you can follow along too on Crusader Chronicles on the Longbox Crusade as well too. So make sure you listen there. Mm-hmm. Aaron says he is reading through some of his old G.I. Joes for some reason, and I don't know why. But I speaking of G.I. Joe, got a special guest that wants to say hello to Aaron.
Oh, Dr. Mindbender.
Hello, Aaron. It's me, Dr. Mindbender. How are you today?
The show took a tumble.
It's Dr. Mindbender. I'm looking for my shirt.
I was going to say.
It's not in Pat's. I'll have to stop by and see if Jared has it.
Dr. Mindbender, I appreciate you stay out of my house.
It looks like he's like earning money.
You can't stop me from coming over. Sean said I could come in anytime.
No, Dr. Mindbender is going to be the end of this show.
Let's see what else we got going on here.
What am I reading? Is that what you said? No. Glad you asked.
Well, I was going to see what everybody else is in the chat reading, but if you want to go ahead and speak your mind.
No, go ahead. Let's find out.
We'll get to you. We'll get to you. Let's see what the people in the chat are reading here.
I don't think I like your tone.
I'm going to turn off your mic.
And this is what it's like doing a show.
This is kick you in the back of the head.
We sometimes do this at least once a week.
Yeah. Why we keep coming back for the abuse, I'll never know.
Oh, no.
Green Lantern says, why does Dr. Mindbender sound like Merman from He-Man? I don't know. I'm just trying to get up a...
Good question.
That is true. I didn't put that together, but you're right.
That's what came to my mind first, but I'm not good at voices, so not like the others.
I wouldn't say we were good at it.
I would say we're good. We're just enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Green Lantern says Ruth and Darren are awesome. We agree.
Concur.
Ruth has pasted, check out the Rookie Agents. That's another podcast we do on Her Majesty's Secret Podcast. And you can find it there in the link that Ruth posted, where we're going through all the James Bond movies from the beginning to number 24 and maybe beyond.
Hopefully beyond. Hopefully they get cracking on this.
Ruth says, you guys are kind to us. We enjoy contributing to the show. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
So Aaron says, new books. I'm only buying G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, and the Suicide Squad.
I hear you.
But he's thinking of dropping the Suicide Squad book, though. Oh.
I only collect 2 books as well, my friend.
He says it's dropping in quality again. Yeah, it comes and it goes, you know. Rick says that the Sandman universe, Mr. Miracle, West Coast Avengers, American Gods, Crowded, The Wrong Earth, and Captain Ginger. Ooh, Captain Ginger. Sounds interesting. Is that like Captain Ginger Ale?
He's just a redheaded dude running around saying.
Ivan says, just finished Ghost Rider Rise of the Midnight Sun with a fire flame.
Cool.
Courtney says, yes, it's awesome. Very cool. Rick says, appreciate the plugs. Hey, no problem.
You send him some hair plugs?
Yes.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully he can unpack that and power them in. Dun-dun-dun. Thank you.
We got jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes.
Hotcakes. You guys get the hotcakes live. Just so Ruth says there just so much info out there. Everyone brings something good to share to the show. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
And Bob Buster says, I've been reading Classic Tales of Suspense Iron Man. Classic Tales of Suspense Iron Man. Cool. Doing an old read-through. Very cool. Huey says, well, getting my order in from Jan. Oh, all right. Aaron says he loves the Mindbender. Thank you. He's just been sitting around here.
Has it been in his mind?
Just waiting to make an appearance.
I'm going to bend your mind, yeah.
You ready for me to bend your mind?
GL says, I remember that story, Ivan. That was an awesome event. Yeah, Aaron says, how many people can pull off the shirtless look? Well, Aaron, since you're asking.
No, that's...
switch the camera here to Jason.
And that ends the show. Not only is he shirtless, he's bald. He's got like the classic villain mustache. He's shirtless, and he's got like these silver suspenders of some kind of...
And he's got his eye. He's got a monocle in his eye. Yeah, see? Yeah. It's me, Dr. Mindbender. I'm going to bend your mind. Here it comes back again. Dr. Mindbender wants to say hello again.
That was a full mustache, too.
Hello again. It's me, Dr. Mindbender. I'm still looking for my shirt.
Oh, Dr. Mindbender.
Huey says that I'm rereading my Gru collection. Oh,
yes, good.
Very cool.
Feel the Gru flow through you.
May want to check in on our upcoming Crusadeness.
Crusadeness, yeah.
I believe that's going to show up during Crusadeness this year.
Little Gru underneath the Christmas tree at the festive Longbox Crusade Studios.
Mm-hmm. We'll get that officially decorated right day after Thanksgiving is when we decorate the studio, right, for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Who helps you put up the lights?
Well, at least I do. You guys never help me.
Who helps put up the lights?
You know, you're so picky about where everything goes. We may as well just let you do it.
That's why you did it to yourself, man.
You don't like where I hang. You don't like where I hang the mistletoe. You don't like where I hang the balls of holly.
Fa la 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 la, Pat. Did it to yourself, man.
Ruth gives a thank you to GL. That you're awesome too. So sharing the love. Rick says Captain Ginger is the new Stuart Moore June Bringman book from Ahoy Comics. Ahoy!
Ahoy there.
Ahoy, matey.
Oh, ahoy.
Here comes shipwreck. I just know it. Got a shipwreck feeling inside.
Speaking about ahoy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's me, shipwreck. I'm trying to help Dr. Mindbender find his shirt. Yeah, see? It's me, shipwreck. Ahoy!
There's shipwreck again.
Shipwreck likes to come and go too as well.
Shipwreck. He likes to let it all hang out.
Green Lantern says, "Don't touch that shirt, Jason."
Man,
no promises.
Aaron says, all right, he loves listening to the gents, but I need to put Grayson down like a rapid dog. So, all right.
Can I put Grayson down? You're short, you're ugly, and your belly button sticks out too far.
You're a terrible burden on
You're a terrible burden on your poor mother. There's nothing wrong with that kid. We're just quoting Ghostbusters. I'm sure your kid's adorable.
Aaron says, Dr. Mindbender, did you check Mary Jane's house for your shirt? Well, that could be.
What gets left over at Mary Jane's house stays at Mary Jane's.
Mary Jane's.
Yeah.
Peter. Ivan says that it is, but I'm a big ghostwriter, Mark. So
I like ghostwriter.
Courtney says, get in the spirit, Pat. We've been singing Christmas songs already today. We've been doing Christmas since August.
We started recording our Christmas episodes in August.
Yeah.
Everybody made fun of me. Yeah, why are we doing it so early?
I didn't make fun of you. It made perfect sense to me because I remember how stressed we were last year. We got a late start.
Yeah, we will be doing a 12 Days of Crusademas come this December. You will get 12 episodes, one each day, 12 in a row, believe it or not.
Whether you want it or not.
Whatever you want or not. I'm editing it. You guys are going to hear it.
It may be like that wrap package of tube socks that's under the tree Christmas Day, but you're getting those tube socks.
If you want to get primed for it right now is a good time to go and listen to last year's 12 Days of Crusademas.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find that if you subscribe to Longbox Crusade.
You don't even really have to subscribe.
Podcast.
You can go to the website.
You don't even, just go to the website.
Back.
Just go to www.longboxcrusade.com.
But if you like what you hear, please subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
And give us a like on YouTube. Or not YouTube, but
yeah, YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
iTunes.
You know what we're on. Just give us a like on our MySpace site.
Check us out at AOL.
And, right. Drop me off, message me on the AOL as well too. Aaron says he loves Shipwreck too. Ruth says this podcasting community is terrific. So many great people. It is, Ruth.
Yeah,
we appreciate everybody welcoming us in as well.
Ruth.
Yep. You and Aaron are the most welcoming people of all.
That's right. Whenever I'm like, hey, I want to get on the Starship Enterprise with you guys and your podcast, you guys are like, welcome aboard.
He's like, 4 to beam up and take the whole crew.
Mm-hmm. If only they did.
Talking about that, Rand. Talking about Trekker Talk.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
It's not about Star Trek.
No, it's about Ron Randall's Trekker universe. Mercy St. Clair and all of her friends.
No, I thought it was talking about just going for walks. It's Ruth and Darren walking, and they just talk, and they on their treks.
Yeah. They could as much as
talk. Just walking along, and they talk.
As much as they travel, they could do a Trekker Talk of their own.
Yeah. Courtney says Shipwreck is awesome. Agree.
Where's the parrot though? Didn't he come with a parrot?
He fell off. I got him somewhere, but
hey, Dr. Sinceros.
It's true. Green Lantern says he's going to get his Joes out as well too. Cool. Come on, join us.
We're going to be playing G.I. Joe over YouTube, I guess.
Courtney's going to bring out She-Ra.
The Princess of Power.
Mm-hmm.
Shipwreck was Ivan's first Joe.
Oh,
very
man.
Cool. Oh. Courtney said they don't have MySpace and AOL anymore.
Dang it, Courtney. Don't ruin our whole day.
Courtney says, beam me up, Scotty.
You know what? If you need to know anything about professional wrestling, Courtney's the one to ask.
She a fan of the professional wrestling, is she?
Is indeed.
Who's her favorite wrestler?
Oh, I'm going to try to remember. Was it Booker? Don't get mad if I got it wrong, Courtney.
Booker T?
Booker T.
Booker T. Washington.
Don't get mad at me.
GL says, Ruth and Darren turned me to the Longbox Crusade and many other wonderful podcasts.
Oh, so it's there.
Very cool. Thank you. Yes.
They have to take the hit on that, I see.
Ruth likes the great idea for the new podcast. You guys should do it.
What new
Huey
idea?
says the
No, I
walking.
just came up with. Weren't you paying attention?
Wait, I didn't. What?
The walking.
And I come up with so many good ideas, he doesn't even catch them all anymore.
This is more like a screening out process.
It's a filter you've built over the 40 plus years.
I looked at Pat. Should I be listening to this? He's just slowly shaking his head.
Huey says BBQ was one of his faves, and Beachhead.
Beachhead is my favorite.
Yeah, Beachhead's. I like him too. Dial Tone's my fave. I got a picture drawn from Jared of Dial Tone.
Who does?
I did.
Oh, that's
You
right.
drew me a Dial Tone.
That's right.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's all right. It was a fast drawing. Yeah, I could do better.
Courtney says it's Dolph Ziggler.
Man, I wasn't
I
even
don't know who
close.
that is.
Sorry, I ruined the day.
Ruth said Jared could do a great promo about Trekker Talk not being about Star Trek.
Happy to help in any way I can.
Courtney is having some fun here. Thank you.
Good.
Oh, and Huey says low light too. Yeah, low light was kind of cool.
Low light was cool.
Yeah.
LOLI low light.
He was on the yeah, Joe.
He had yellow
Kept it light and he kept it low. He was low light.
Low
light.
Yep. People are like, what?
GL says that's right. Trekker Talk is not about Trek Wars.
Good to know.
Ruth says, so glad to GL that so glad we introduced you to the Longbox Crusade. Well, so are we.
Me too.
Yeah.
Blasted Sasha says, well, not so cool anymore.
That's not cool.
I don't know. Thanks, Jared. Probably, I don't know what you say.
I
We don't even remember what we just said.
ruined it. Ruined it for somebody out there.
Well, why don't we get on to another topic, if you guys don't mind.
Not at all.
Let's talk about movies. What movies have you guys watched?
Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody. That was really good.
Ooh.
Gonna jump on that one right away.
Fired up.
Fired up, man. That was fun. Seen it twice.
Huey didn't like the singing, Jared. I think you.
Oh,
Mm.
dang it. Sorry,
I didn't
man.
either. I didn't either.
Hey, bad one, bad one.
Good one, bad. Good. Bohemian Rhapsody, huh? That's pretty good.
Mhm.
Courtney went and saw The Grinch yesterday. I kind of want to see that.
They did a new one?
Yeah, that new one with the what's it? Cumberbatch, isn't that right?
I did not know that.
He does a voice.
You're one, Mr. Grinch.
Rick has seen the new Halloween and said, meh.
I've
Courtney,
never really
what's your
been
singing,
big
Jared?
into those slasher movies.
Yeah.
I like my scary movies more like Poltergeist or
Not that you don't like the hack and slash.
No, I've never been a big fan of the hack and slash.
Hmm.
My favorite
Courtney?
scary movie is The Thing.
Oh,
Watch
that's a
that.
good one.
Yeah.
That was Jared's name in high school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Courtney says that it was amazing and funny. I just watched with my son and my wife last night. We just watched Now You See Me.
You know, I've
It's a
never
pretty
seen
good
that.
movie.
I've heard
It's
it's really
good. You should watch it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's got the Ruffalo in it.
Got
My
Bob
wife was like,
Ruffalo.
"Hey," yeah, she saw him and he showed up, and she's like, "Hey, there's Hulk."
Oh, gosh.
I like that. Yeah, I've seen that movie. That's the one with it's got an ensemble cast. It's like Woody Harrelson's in it, and
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Woody Harrelson's in it. Yeah, the Ruffalo.
The Rough. Yeah.
Hey, Chris Carnes has joined us. Everybody
Chris!
knows Chris Carnes
From
from
BTO,
BTO and Bat
Books.
Books. Let it
Let it
roll
Down the
the
highway.
Roll.
I'll be Jason.
Thank you for joining, Chris. Chris says that Professor Frenzy, Jerry, saw Bohemian Rhapsody, really liked it a lot. Cool. I think that's got to be high praise if Jerry likes it.
Oh, Jerry liked it? Well, now I got to
Yeah,
see
Jerry
it.
liked it. Yeah.
I was just seeing if Jason would take offense to that.
Oh no, whatever gets you to go see it. If it takes Jerry to get you to go see it, I'm all for it.
Oh, I'm sure I'll catch that. I don't go to the movies much. I watch most of the stuff at home these days. I'm that guy.
Yeah. You are that guy. I'm that type of guy.
What we want? We've been watching. My son loves to take trips through the '80s movies. My 12-year-old loves '80s movies. So we recently watched Krull, thanks to Uncle Jason sending us the DVD. And
Anything that gets him to watch that magnificent masterpiece that is Krull.
And last night we watched I consider this a very underrated movie, Cops and Robertsons, Chevy Chase and Jack Palance.
Don't think I've seen that
It's a
one.
fun little film that you can watch with your family, and it's got some laughs in it. I like Cops and Robertsons.
Chris says that his dad took him to Carpenter's The Thing the weekend it opened, and they loved it.
That's a great movie.
I watched it for the first time last year. I'd never seen it before, and I was blown away by how good it was. I was mad at myself for not having watched it all these years.
GL says that's a good movie, The Thing. I'm surprised they haven't done a new one yet.
Leave it alone.
They did do a remake, actually, of it a few years back. It had.
Did it?
Yes, they did.
This is ringing a bell now. Yeah. I think you're right.
Sam something, the guy that was in Avatar, was in it.
Yeah, I can't remember. Right, Sam something.
I can't remember his name now.
Chris sends a wave on. I couldn't get the BTO to display on my name. Grumble. You don't need to, Chris. We know.
We know you don't need it. We know who you are.
Like Jonathan Schaefer Hames knows who he is and what he's done.
Yeah, he knows what he did.
That Hames didn't show up here. I'm disappointed in him. Oh well.
Where's Delvin the Dark Web Williams?
I don't know. Delvin
Only
didn't
got
show up
1/3
here.
of the Transformers podcast.
Yeah.
Representing.
Whoop whoop. Bob Buster says, I remember Cops and Robertsons. It was okay.
Yeah, it was a fun little movie. It's it's not great or anything, but it's a fun little movie.
Courtney found The Breakfast Club yesterday for $4 at Target. Woo! This is a good movie.
Don't you forget about me.
Don't you.
Forget about me. Hey.
As I walk on by, will you call my name?
La 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 la.
And that pretty much sums up breakfast.
Yeah. Bob says actually it was good for about Cops and Robertson.
Yeah. It's a cool little fun little flick.
I noticed on Hulu they have like the 80s binge watch now.
Yeah.
And like they have RoboCop and Highlander, and I was like, oh, I found my channel.
Good.
Courtney says that she heard that they're doing a reboot of She-Ra. I think I've seen that too. Looks pretty cool.
Cartoon or live action?
Yeah, the cartoon.
Cartoon.
Like a rebooted cartoon of She-Ra. It looks pretty cool.
I know my son likes the rebooted Thundercats that they do on Netflix.
Oh,
They do a reboot of Thundercats or
Yeah.
Voltron.
I thought it was Thundercats. Maybe it was Voltron.
I know they do Voltron. I don't.
Voltron.
Oh,
Yeah, because
there
man,
is.
if it was Thundercats, I'm all over that.
I'm talking about a reboot of Thundercats, but it was done in a real bizarre style. Like
A
it had
while
that-
ago.
Yeah. It had that oh shoot, I can't even think of the cartoon to compare it to. The kid, he's got a red t-shirt on with a yellow star in the middle.
Oh, what's his name? I can't remember. I know what you're talking about. Something amazing, isn't it? Or
It's something. I'm an old man.
something. Yeah. Give me Scooby Doo. That's my jam.
Yeah, that's Drake's favorite as well.
Aaron says yes, they're doing a She-Ra, rebooting She-Ra, and yes, I'm back. The wife is putting Grayson down instead. Oh, that's very nice of her.
Short, belly button sticks out too far.
You're a poor bird. You're a terrible bird.
Oh.
Poor mother.
Guess who's back? Easy's back.
Back again.
Back again.
Take it easy. Take
Got
it
your friends.
easy.
Easy's back.
Easy's back. Easy's back.
Da-da-da.
Two trailer park girls go run the outside. Run the outside. Run the outside.
Bum, bum, bum.
Mary Jane go around the outside.
Yes, we back. Back again. MJ back. Tell your friend Flash.
More than man you'll ever be.
GL says that my dad had a rule about comedies. Has to be Chase, Murray, Aykroyd, Wilder, Candy, or any of the good comedians.
That's a good lineup. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
If it's anyone else, don't bother. Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
will not argue with that lineup, man.
Aaron's not too sure about the She-Ra art. Neither is his 10-year-old daughter as well. Steve Universe. Thanks, Ivan.
Universe, yes, thank you. And I'll have to toss in with Aaron on that. From my wife is a huge She-Ra fan, and I was like, "Hey, there's a new She-Ra on Netflix." She's like, "Sweet." Then she like looked at it. She came back to me. She's not excited.
She's
Hey,
out.
speaking about not being excited, Jared, we should do another drawing.
I was just
No
thinking.
giveaway.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Let me just get this
Rick
here.
says that, hey, the drawing looks great and the conversation is awesome, but I need to log off and do some family time later.
That's all right. We only have a few minutes left ourselves.
Thanks for stopping, Rick. Appreciate it.
Let's get in this last raffle, and I'll finish up the
Guess
book.
who's here? Guess who's here?
Who's here?
Who's here?
Joe T.
Joe T
Joe-
in the house.
You made it. What up? Big Easy says you guys rock. I think he's talking about Jared and Jason.
Joe
I
T.
think
That's,
Bob's got to go as well, too. So thanks for stopping by, Bob.
all right,
See you,
Bob.
Bob.
I'm gonna miss out on this raffle. But yeah,
What
Joe
we got?
T, man.
Joe T says, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Joe. Joe does our theme song for our podcast. He's a
Yeah, we can
music
stop
genius.
making up music now. We got Joe T.
Joe made the
That's
theme
like a
music
stop.
for Crusader Chronicles and
All
Longbox
right.
Crusade when we put one out.
Yeah, eventually, someday.
Yeah, it's been a while. Hey, I'm working on editing. I got a lot of editing to do.
Let's
And
do a
here I am
raffle.
talking to you guys.
Speaking of Longbox, one of the comics we cover on the show is we do a lot of X-Men stuff. So I have a X-Men trade paperback, Fatal Attractions.
Got some Kubert art in there.
Got some glorious, looks like over 250 pages of color action. When was this book made? Probably, I would say, is in the 90s.
Yeah, that was 90s time frame.
Yeah, originally published, yada yada yada, something 1990s, 94.
Oh, you just yada yada'd over the good part.
no,
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 I had the brisk.
I had the brisk. So we've got this trade paperback. If you're interested,
Chris Karn says, "Ooh,
if you want this here trade and it's full color glory, Jason, you get to pick the phrase. You tell them what the phrase is in the chat.
We'll say I'm attracted.
Because it's called Fatal Attractions. You put I'm attracted in the chat. We will automatically enter you for this here raffle. Start capturing names, folks. In a couple minutes, we'll tell you who's going to get that mailed to them free of charge. Shipping and handling fee, $19.95.
all names are changed to protect the innocent. Not allowed for outside of the United States or inside." No, just kidding.
Must be in the state of Alabama.
Next to my house.
Within a half an hour driving distance. Other than that, thank you for playing. We wish you all good luck. All right, let's go. Let's see who's all here. Hey, guess who else has joined us?
Who?
Okay. Well, believe it or not, he shot first.
Ken Solo.
Hello.
Oh, and Ken says, "I would love to have it, but Jarrett touched it."
Oh,
You got the yard touch. You're going to get the yard touch.
That's not all.
You got Courtney.
Grubby fingers been up to.
I'll show it again. I'll put it right up here. It should be able to sit while I draw. There's your raffle X-Men trade paperback, folks. Just say I'm attracted in the chat, and we'll give it away. Give it away. Give it away now.
We got Courtney. We got Aaron. Wants to get in. Chris wants to get in on this action. So
All right, we got Courtney. We got who's on? Aaron. Chris, you said?
Yeah, Chris at BPO and Fat Books.
Let it roll.
Oh,
Oh,
down a highway. Big Easy wants to get in, but he won. So
that was nice of you, Big Easy.
Yeah.
He's coaching his sister right now. He's like, put in. Hurry up. Hurry up.
What else we got? Green Lantern HG wants to get in. Blasted or Stash It. Make sure you guys check out that show. Blasted or Stash It. Huey. That's a YouTube show with how many guys you got on there? You're like you and 3 others, 5 others. Like they do a YouTube comic show as well too, as they go through what they all have been reading for the last week. Ken Solo laughed. Ivan says that he is attractive too. So am I. Thank you. Oh, Joel wants to be. Joe T wants to get on this action as well too.
Oh, Joe T. All right.
Oh, speaking of Joe T, happy Veterans Day, my friend.
Yes, happy Veterans Day, Joe.
Joe and I are old buddies who met in the Air Force in 2000. So we have been friends for 18 years.
Here he says, Blasted or Stash It, 4 to 5 guys are usually on the show. And it is going to be on tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific time.
Oh.
So check out that as well.
What?
Oh, check that out.
I cannot believe that. Pat
Believe it.
pronounced Pacific on the first try.
Specific. I know, but because I'm thinking about it. Specific time. Noah has joined us as well. He's looking for Dave.
Oh, you better tell Noah
Dave
about
just
the
left.
raffle. He's going to be mad if he didn't get in on the raffle.
There's a raffle, Noah.
That's
Joe
our
says-
old friend Kirk Spencer.
Kirk.
Big,
Yep.
Big Five Army Kirk.
Joe says, "Happy Veterans Day to you too, buddy."
Oh. I think he's talking to Jason, but I'll take it.
Yeah. So, folks, if you want to get into the raffle, we'll give it a couple more minutes here. Just say I'm attracted in the chat. We'll get your name on the list.
And so far, I've got Courtney, Aaron, Chris at BTO, Green Lantern, Blasted or Stash It, aka Huey, Ivan, and Joe T. Am I missing anybody?
I think that's what I got as well, too. Well, just waiting for Noah to type. And he did. I'm attractive.
Oh,
Attracted.
right. Noah's in there too. All right.
It's not a war comic, man. I don't think he could resist a free comic. I think it's impossible. And I'm not judging him. I think that's the correct answer.
We'll just give it another minute here.
While we're waiting, if you haven't subscribed to the show, please do.
Yes,
Give us a
please do.
subscription, because we'll be doing these once a month. Stop by, chat with us. We're going to be giving away stuff. You get to watch me draw. I'll be putting out about a week or so before we do these a call for characters. If your character is chosen, you will get first dibs on the purchase of said item. If you don't want to purchase it, that's fine. Making a suggestion does not mean you have to buy it. I just take a suggestion. If you like it, you get the first dibs. If not, no big deal. It'll go up in my store, theyardsaleartist.bigcartel.com.
Should I cue the music now?
Yeah, make sure while you're waiting, make sure to hit that subscribe to the YouTube channel, or also subscribe to us on the Twitter and on the Facebook as well at Longbox Crusade.
We
And
give away
hey, we're on Instagram too, you guys. Did you know that?
We're giving away pictures of Jared in the Speedo.
Ooh.
That's not until week 3 or episode 3 of this.
That's right.
Gotta hook him
Only
in.
one of those things are true.
Big Easy says, my family is a comic family. Him and Courtney go comic hunting every Friday. Very cool.
That's good stuff, man. I like to hear that.
I do too.
Kurt likes comics. I love free comics.
I'm trying to think. All people on this show, who have I gone comic hunting with before? Jason.
Yes.
Joe T and I have been comic hunting before. Kirk. Noah, the Hyper Potato, as he's known here on YouTube. We've gone comic hunting before. Before. Pat, I've been near you while you were comic hunting.
I've been
Yeah,
with
you were
Matt
busy.
while he's comic hunting. It's a little bit like that Heart of Darkness, man. Like he gets into it. Like,
He disappeared for like 4 hours.
I know, man.
That was with Paul.
Was the
Me and
professor
Paul.
involved too? Professor Allen?
I went with Professor Allen too. We went bin diving at Heroes Con. Paul was with me as well too.
There's some good bins at Heroes
Hanging
Con.
out with Ruth and Darren as well. We had a good old
Fine
time.
times,
I
man.
went with Dave. I went with Dave Collins as well too.
We probably need to figure out if we're going to do Heroes Con again this year. And by figure out, like, see if Delvin will have us back.
I know. Maybe you'll open the vent this time.
I knew that was coming.
Big Easy wants to know, does Jason have a Twitter account? No, he doesn't.
He does.
Of course I do.
Oh,
I'm at Weasel Skull on Twitter. All one word.
Weasel Skull.
At Weasel Skull. WEASELSKULL.
Pop goes the weasel because the weasel go pop.
No.
You guys ready to give it away?
Give it away now. Last
Right.
chance. If you're going to get in, do it right now. I'm
Do we have
attracted.
anybody after
Okay.
Noah?
You want this X-Men trade? You better put I'm attracted in the chat right now if you haven't already got on the list. Otherwise, Jason starts sending them over to Pat, I guess. He'll put them in the randomizer.
All right, I got Courtney, I got Aaron. I got Chris at BTO. I got Green Lantern HG. I got Huey at Blasted or Stash It. I got Ivan, Joe T, and Noah.
All right. Aaron says, "Rip Quinn." Yeah.
That's where we
at Weasel Skull. SKULL. Big Easy. That's a good name for Jason too. Weasel Call. Weasel Call.
I don't know what a weasel sounds like.
What's a weasel call?
I would do an impression.
Do it.
Cue. I don't know.
We'll take it.
Hey, you.
I don't know if that's right or not, but
All right, let's see. We're going to hit the random button here. Boom. And the winner is, Joe T. Joe November.
Joe November. That will actually save me shipping since he's getting the Christmas package anyway. Merry Christmas, Joe. Act surprised when you open it. All right.
And it should get to you in November. So there.
Well, thanks to everybody who participated. We'll be doing these again. I said every month we'll have some cool stuff to give away. So don't be disheartened if you didn't win today. We'll be back next month with more stuff. And guess what, Pat?
What?
I have finished my drawing, and we have reached the hour of 5:30 Central. So we are about to wind this down.
Can you bring that up so people can see it a little bit closer, Jared? A little bit closer. Closer. Now a little more up. A little more up. Now a little to the left.
So big and so strong.
A little to the right. A little to the.
That's what you're getting. That is by request from Old Ben One. He was in the chat earlier, Dave Collins, and I think he's picking this one up. If not, if you like it, check out my store, the yardsaleartist.bigcartel.com. If Old Ben did not pick it up, it will appear sometime tomorrow. I got a bunch of other fun and interesting art pieces in there, so stop by the yardsaleartist.bigcartel.com.
Got a lot of congratulations to Joe. So thank you, Joe, for showing up. And make sure you give a like and subscribe to us, please. Courtney says, looks amazing, Jared.
Thank
Chris
you.
Says, nice. A lot of eyes there. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
Very nice, Jared, from Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
Joe says, this was awesome, guys. A great way to stay in touch with all your fans. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, spread the word amongst us Longbox Crusaders. Let them know if they didn't make it today, how much fun we had. And if you know some folks in your life that aren't Longbox Crusaders but might enjoy this, please let them know.
Let's see. Big Easy says it's gorgeous. Aaron gave a thumbs up. Joe November just said done. Subscribed and liked. Very cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Ken Solo says, great job, Jared. That surely looks like Blue Falcon. Hey, I like Blue Falcon too.
Yeah, he came this close, man. He was like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do Blue Falcon, but
I love Blue Falcon.
He decided to be all art directory on it and be like, oh, you need to put this guy's face on the Blue Falcon body, and I had to cut ties with old Ken Solo. I'm just kidding, Ken. I love you. Ken does a lot of the digital coloring work for my drawings that I turn into prints. He's really, really talented. So anybody out there listen who needs maybe some digital work done, he did the logo for Longbox Crusade. He is a handy guy, good with the digital stuff. So hit him up. He's always open for commission and work. So if you can't get up with Ken Solo, then you can always get with me. Yard Sale Artist, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I can pass any jobs along to Ken. He's well worth your time and effort.
Yeah, definitely. Ken does a great job.
Yes, indeed. I'm packing up the supplies, boys.
Nice. Well, I think that's gonna. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this. It's something we're going to be doing on a monthly basis for sure. We may do a little bit more here and there as time allows. We'll see how it goes. We just wanted to give this a try. We've had so much fun doing it.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and look at our calendar here and see when our next one will more than likely be. But always stay tuned to our social media. Like Pat said, we might do extra ones. You never know when a day has to get moved, that kind of a thing. But if I had, what's today's date? The 11th? If I had to guess,
The date is the 11th.
We'll probably be back on the 16th of December at the same time. Sunday afternoon, 3:30 Central, 16 December. Put on your calendars for now, but always stay tuned to our social media in case that gets moved. But right now we're playing on 16 December at the same time.
16th of December. Very cool.
Yep. 1 p.m. Doing It live stream. Well, 1 p.m. my time. I don't want to confuse folks. It's all confusing. Time zones, all this stuff.
3 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. on the East Coast. Paul Hicks, if you're out there, just whenever, you know. And Pat, let's see that. Let's see what you got going on there.
All right, let's see. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's me. Hey, baby. It's me. Oh, that's not showing up there. There we go.
There it is.
Hey, it's me. How would you like to see Shipwreck looking like that?
Oh, man. Oh, there's Shipwreck again.
Yes.
Well,
Let's see. We got a few more chats. If you guys got a few moments here, we'll just kind of get some of the.
I could probably spare about 5 minutes. I think I heard the garage door open, which means my family is back.
Got to go back into family mode.
Green Lantern wants to know one last question, guys. The motto on the Longbox Crusade shield. What does it mean?
The motto.
Motto, yeah. Motto.
That is Latin for. On the Longbox Crusade shield, it says, read them all.
Read them all. Yeah.
Read them all. Or does it say what's in your long box? I can't remember which one was which.
I think Longbox Crusade is read them all, and what's in your long boxes on the whichever we do for.
Okay, wait. Correction. The Longbox Crusade, the one with the purple background, says what's in your long box.
Okay.
The Crusader Chronicles one says read them all.
Read them all.
So if you're talking about the purple, probably our more quote unquote famous logo, the purple backgrounded one, that says what's in your long box, or as close as we could get in approximation to Latin, because they didn't have long boxes. I think it says what is your box that is long, Any final?
Let's see. Yeah, a few. I got. Huey says, "Great to catch up with you guys live." Same here. Appreciate it.
Man.
Stopping
Thanks
by.
so much for stopping by. It means a lot to us.
It does.
Courtney had a blast.
Good.
Courtney.
GL said lots of fun. Ruth said this was fun. Happy to return in the future. Very cool.
Oh, good. Well, we'll be glad to have you back.
Mm-hmm.
Big Easy said, love the show, guys. I'll be watching for notifications. Very cool. Yep. Make sure you sign up. Click that bell as well as we kind of figure all this out here. We're new at the YouTube, so.
Yeah, not bad for our first effort.
Yeah. Ivan said, thank you all for a good night.
Thanks, Ivan.
Joe says, all right, I'm out. I'm bathing time for the kiddos.
Roger
I
that.
Thanks,
Joe.
I should start singing some like Jackson Brown in the background, Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer?
Can you do, I think it's the Spaniards who sang Good Night, Sweetheart?
Good
That's
night,
a Biggie
sweetheart.
Busy says that in the.
Time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time, Boom, 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 boom. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Put these out. These are available for sale.
Chris says, nicely done, everyone. Had a great time. Thanks for stopping by, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Said, yo, Joe.
Thanks,
Yo,
Chris.
Joe.
Yo, Joe. Cobra la 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 la.
All right, well, I think it's right about now. We're going to start to wind her down here. Oh, and Siri's going to talk to me here. What is she going to say? We're just going to wrap it up for this episode of Longbox Crusade Presents Doing It Live Stream. So, Jared, if the folks are interested in snagging any of today's pieces or any of your other artwork, just go ahead and tell us one more time where they can find that at.
That's the yard sale artist at bigcartel.com. Once again, the yard sale artist at bigcartel.com. Thank you, Pat.
And Jason, where can they find you?
You can find me at Weasel Skull on Twitter or at Jason Ulbrich on Facebook or Instagram.
And you can find me on the Twitter at Christatos01 or on the Instagram there too. Or you can find me on the Facebook as well too at Pat Sampson. So with that, you can also find us. Don't forget to look at the longboxcrusade.com website. Follow us on iTunes or download us on iTunes as well if you want to hear some of the other podcasting things that we do, such as the Longbox Crusade, Crusader Chronicles, Saturday Matinee Theater, and Transformer Chronicles as well. You can also find us on the On Her Majesty's Secret podcast, and where we're doing Rookie Agents as well too. Am I missing anything, guys?
James Bond action. No, I think you got it, man.
You got it.
Otherwise, just look down in the description to find some of the links to our other stuff that we have going on as well too. With thinking that, most of all, we want to thank you guys, our listeners, and our fellow Crusaders for joining us on this stream today. Again, this show is all about interacting with you, our fans, or our folks and fans and friends. So thanks for dropping in. We appreciate it.
Definitely.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for everybody for hanging out with us on this Veterans Day Sunday.
Very cool. Other than that, I think again, thanks again for joining us today. And until next time, take care and join us on the next live stream where we will be
doing it live.
Doing it live. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by.
Bye.